Good evening everyone. Tonight you're going to see a demonstration of Bowen therapy. And my main objective is to undo the ravelment that surrounds Bowen therapy. It's one of the things that people have a hard time understanding, so hopefully with a hands-on demonstration you'll get the idea. Now, raise your hand if you have any aches and pains. Okay, now keep your hands up. Now, raise your hand if you have any other types of conditions. Okay, probably the same people. All right, so, well, Martin, would you like to share what sort of pain do you have, Martin?
Oh, I've got one of those, I don't exercise enough lower lumbar back pains at the moment.
Okay, yes, Bowen's really good for that. Anyone else want to share your favorite? Okay, Annalisa?
I've got neck pain, back pain, shoulder pain, and knee pain.
Wow. So, yeah, Bowen can really help out Annalisa. And I'm sure just about everything else you raise your hand for, Bowen can help in just about some way, because it's really good for any type of musculoskeletal pains or digestion problems, respiratory problems, migraines, and so forth. But anyway, I'm going to get right into it. So Martin has kindly agreed to let me demonstrate on him, so please come up, Martin. So give him a hand. Okay, so Martin, I'm just going to do the moves on your lower back, so would you mind just untucking your shirt? And now, is everyone okay with seeing Martin's lower back?
Oh, wow.
Oh, be nice. Come on.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's fine.
No catch. All right. So, Mark, so with almost all Bowen sessions, people start face down. So we're going to start that way tonight. So I'm just getting this ready for Martin's. So, Martin, if you'd like to just lie face down this way. So Martin's nice and tall, no problems. Is that comfortable for you, Martin?
Yeah, it's comfortable, thank you.
Yes, okay. Okay, so I'm going to do the first couple of moves on the lower back here. Now, Bowen is a natural therapy. It's a type of body work. And some of you have been around, so you've seen me give demonstrations seated. But this is more lifelike. I'll do a move on this side, then I'll move around to this side so you can all see better. So if you need to stand up, you can, because you might not be able to see exactly what I'm doing here. So typically the first moves I do with Bowen is here on the lower back. There's the erector spinae muscles that run up and down either side of the spine. And with Bowen, most moves we sit, first of all, on top of the muscle. So I'm just on top now. Now I can get a good sense of the muscle, how tight it is, how loose it is, or just a general good sense. So I usually take a few moments here and just kind of get us tune into whoever I'm working on, get a sense of their body. And then with Bowen, we take the slack towards us, whatever skin slack's available, and in doing that, we're stimulating certain nerve receptors in the skin. So each of these, the sequence of this move, we're stimulating different nerve receptors in the skin. There's about 13 different nerve receptors that pick up different things. So light touch, deep touch, temperature, and so on. So I'm just challenging against the muscle now, and then just going to do a rolling movement. So that was a little slight movement. Sometimes moves are bigger or shorter depending on how tight the muscle is. That was a pretty good move. So I'll just go around to the other side to give you people a good idea. So again, I'm just sitting on top of the muscle to start with. Taking the skin slack. Now this side's a little bit tighter than the other, which is common. It's common for people to be tighter on one side. And I'm challenging against the muscle. And then just a rolling movement. And now I would usually just leave the room. I'll just give Martin some space, because with the Bowen moves, basically what I'm doing is I'm stimulating the body's healing response. And it takes a little while for it to respond. So usually I leave the room for a minimum of 2 minutes. And how it's different than something like massage, where you've probably all had a massage, they get in really deep and it might try to work your fluids through manually. Well, Bowen is different in that I'm basically stimulating the body to do the healing. So I'm not trying to fix things myself manually. Or you might have gone to a chiropractor. They do adjustments. They're basically trying to get your body back into place by force, which works sometimes, but it can be dangerous as well. But Bowen is different. I'm just, as you can see, it's very gentle, and the idea is just for the body to respond. And that's done by the nerve receptors that I stimulated. And it's also, I'm actually generating little impulses in the skin that travel around and kind of work through to free up different things. Now, Martin, did you happen to experience any sensations after those?
A bit of a sensation down the leg on the right side there.
Okay, was it like a tingling or
yeah, just a little tingling? Yeah,
tingling.
Yeah.
Okay, and do you still feel that now, or is that just?
Yeah, a little bit. Yeah.
A little bit.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's what I typically ask people when I come back in the room, and if they're still experiencing something, then I just leave the room and I give them more time, because that's when the body's actually working. It's when it's doing the work. It's not really when I'm doing the move, it's what happens afterwards. So his body's working through there, and people typically have pins and needles, tingling, heat, cold, and it's basically the nervous system coming back into balance and releasing any charge it might have. So how's it going now, Martin? Do you still feel out of it?
Yeah, no, it's yeah, no feeling now.
Yeah, no feeling. Okay. Well, I think I might just see if anyone has any questions at this point. Anyone have any questions? Yeah.
Does it work on joints as well, or is it muscular and muscular?
Yeah, no, it's we do moves specifically over joints, so it's really good for knees, elbows, like golfer's elbow, tennis elbow, knee problems, shoulders. So we do, in those cases, we do moves around the joint, and also we do moves over the tendons where it hooks onto the joints. So.
What about arthritic joints, sort of inflamed arthritic joints?
It's really good for that because it basically calms, it stops inflammation, Bowen, and it really helps to take away the pain of arthritis. Yeah. Okay, one last question. Yeah.
How long is a session, or how long does a session last for usually?
I usually take an hour, hour and a quarter. Some Bowen therapists might be quicker, but not necessarily better. Okay. So Martin, how are you feeling? You feel ready to sit up?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So I've just done 2 moves on Martin. Usually treatment's a lot longer. But just sit, make sure you're not dizzy or lightheaded. Okay. Some people, most people are lightheaded.
Well, the red light's on.
Yeah.
I'm enjoying that.
Yeah, I'll let you lie, but okay, you okay? Yeah, okay. All right, so good morning, man. So next time you wake up, or you're doing some activity and you feel some pain or discomfort or ache, just remember, everybody is better with Bowen.